Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm quite sad right now because I just spent an hour recording this park specifically to create amazing food courts. And I did. I mean, look at that right there. That is an amazing food court. We've got pizzas and burgers and drinks and bathrooms, balloons, an information kiosk, plenty of room for our guests to sit, trash cans at many locations. um, and unfortunately, I can't even share the process with you guys because I did not record properly. So that is a huge bummer. I guess I'll just go ahead and show you guys what I did, show you where I started, kind of how we got there. So I first started the park showing everyone my usual food court style. And that's right here where you see this burger stall and the drink stall, just with the squares around it, some seating, trash bins. Done deal. Oh, I'm so sad. Okay. Anyways, after doing that, I did this food court right here. I wanted to work with something that was raised and just do something a little bit interesting. However, it's not as customizable, I guess I want to say. I was hoping that I could put some of these gates and fences up on here, but I can't. So even though it does look cool, it kind of looks like a butterfly, and I love that this information kiosk is down here and that it is a food court that we can somehow walk through to get to the other side. I didn't love it too much. It's visually interesting, but it's not pretty. Then we came over and did this gorgeous food court right here with the information kiosk right in the middle. Also, there's vomit here, so we will have someone dedicated just for here. There we go. We don't need grass mown. Okay. Yeah, so I have 7 different shops and stalls plus 2 bathrooms, so a total of 9. And my thing is that I don't find it necessary to have so many food stalls near each other because once they have a food item, they're full and they're not going to be hungry for a while. And the same with the beverages. Once they have a beverage, they're fine. They're not going to need another beverage for a while. However, I know that with the weather, it kind of changes either their preference or what they will pay for an item. So I prefer to have at least a couple of options for them so that in case they don't want a certain item, then they have something else to choose from. But personally, I think like the magic number for this would be 1, maybe 2 food stall items, a beverage stall, information kiosk, a bathroom or 2, and then some sort of souvenir stalls. And I wouldn't limit myself to just 1 souvenir stall either because there's the balloons, there's the teddy bears. However, I think in this level, Forest Frontiers, it's the very first level, it's just minimal amount of shop stalls and rides. Actually, I think we get the ice cream. Here it is. I think this is the last like shops and stalls item that we get. And I'll go ahead and use that in the next food court. But anyway, so that's what we have here. I did put multiple entrances for this just so that they don't get stuck in here. So there are still some shops and stalls to be made, I guess. I won the objective. You know what's funny? What's funny is that I didn't even try. I feel like I should be a lot more excited for beating this level, but I already did. And you can watch that episode of me beating this level, of me actually trying to. So I did not get great stats for this ride. But I'm really not interested in trying to create a great roller coaster right now. I want to make food courts. Let's do the max size we have for this land. Let's see if I can make a food court fit in here. I think I can. I think we can make a pretty decent one. What should we use? Let's use this flooring. And instead of putting the information kiosk in the middle of this one, I'm going to do a spot like this and have the information kiosk right there. And then this can be the entrance for this area. And then we could even possibly have it this way. We could even have it this way. There we go. Why not? So let's fill the rest in at least. Okay, so it's definitely a lot bigger than what what I intended it to be. It's okay. We'll do it. Let's do it. I'm no fraidy cat. Okay, what kind of walls do we have that we might like? This is another light color, and I don't think I want to stick with the light color because I feel like we need some contrast. Oh yeah, I wanted to use the water features. Perfect. Okay, so I kind of had an interesting idea here, and that's to add this ride with no lines. Okay, so for this food court, we're going to go ahead and add our information kiosk here in the front. Okay. Now we need some actual food court stuff. So the new items were cotton candy and ice cream. So we have to absolutely add these items in game now. Now that it stopped raining, we're at a better advantage to sell some ice cream. Okay. And then we need a drink. And we'll do balloons. Oh, we don't have room for another. Okay, so it looks like this setup is great for 4 stalls. Like, obviously we can fit some more in here, but I don't want to overcrowd it. I kind of want to get some, like, flowery areas. So, like, do I like how that looks, though? This is making us money, this is not. So let's get rid of ice cream and put the balloon stall instead. Oh, I didn't even add any benches and trash cans, so let's go ahead and do that as well. Okay, and then we're gonna put trash cans at all the entrances. And then I'll just find a few spots to put them here and there as well. And I think we're missing a wall over here. Yeah. I did put all these little bushes? So I did put all those little bushes. I feel like we need something tall here. I'll put some little guys here too. Okay, I think that looks a little better. Everything was a little flat, so having those that are taller, I think kind of improves the spot. Maybe not, but it's cool. Actually, you know, it would look better. As soon as I saw the palm trees, I knew that that should be here. Yes, that's exactly what it needed. All right, super cute. I love it. I think it looks awesome. This is like great for whenever I finish the last episode of Dynamic Dunes. I feel like this would be a great food court to add to Dynamic Dunes. It fits the style very nicely. So I'll probably do something like that. All right, let's do one more food court. Okay, so this is one that I kind of played around with when I played on my own time, and I think it's kind of cool looking, so I would like to try to recreate it. Okay, so the layout of it was actually really interesting. When I initially created it, I didn't mean for it to look like a Christmas tree, but it did. And this would work out really well in like the corner of a park. So what I had done was basically this. And then I realized at the end that it looked like a Christmas tree. And it was in Forest Frontiers. So it's, you know, foresty looking, and it did fit the vibe. So let's see what I can do with it right now. I'll use the pebbles. So, oops. Okay, we had it like that. And then the walkway meant like that. Okay, looking at it now, I actually don't remember what it looked like. I know that it had this like basic shape of a Christmas tree. The inside I'm not so sure of, so I'm gonna leave it like this because I think this looks pretty neat the way that it is. We're going to go ahead and add information kiosk. So I usually like having my information kiosk surrounded by paths since people can purchase from the kiosk at all angles of it. But I kind of feel like having it here would probably be the best bet just because it's at the beginning of the food area. So I'm going to do that. And I want to put flowers here, but I don't want to put them in the planters like these ones. I want to have them look more like wildflowers, and I want to stick with the darker colors. So we can do that. That's pretty. Okay, and then let's do this guy up here. All right, so let's figure out what kind of shops and stalls we actually want to have in here. This is really cute. I love the way that this is looking. And then I'll even go ahead and add that border all around here. So pretty. We'll do ice cream stall here. A drink stall here. And burgers or pizza? You know what? Let's be wild and crazy. Let's do both. It's probably overkill adding 2 of the balloon things, but I don't care. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here in the middle. I don't think I want to put any stores there. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to put some kind of a statue, but I like that. So I'm going to stick with adding that instead. Yeah, I'm going to delete these trees just because they're blocking the view of my beautiful creation here. I'm going to leave that as the entrance. Okay, and for these I think I do actually want to add some kind of a fence. I feel like the white would be nice because it would provide some sort of a contrast, but I think maybe that's too much contrast. Yeah, that's better. I think I do want to turn it this way. Yeah. I like the idea of them all facing the center area, but it was kind of throwing me off how the balloon stall and the other ones were not facing the same way. It looked kind of strange. So that actually makes it look a whole lot better. This is so cute. Okay, now we got to add some trees in the background. I love it. I think this one's my favorite now of all of them. Oh, seats and trash cans. Okay, so seats is easy peasy. Let's get those in. I never even bother with lights. I said this in one of my other episodes, but I don't bother with lights. They don't do anything. I mean, it's cute. Do I find it extremely necessary? No. They usually just end up getting broken, but I'll just leave it like that. I'm not going to play this level probably ever again, so it's fine. What did I need to... Oh, I was going to add some trees in the background. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Here is our little Christmas tree food court. This is really cute. This would actually look really cute in like a Santa Village themed theme park. Okay, now that I mention it, these lights right here make it look like it has little light bulbs all around. I don't really want to add too much of these because I like how there's so much seating. You know, it's a food court. It's supposed to have a bunch of seating. So I don't really want to add too much of these, but I do think it's kind of cool how it looks like little Christmas lights. Isn't it cute? I kind of want to add some more. Don't do it. Just leave it. Now, I'm curious to hear from you guys. Which food court did you like best? And what ideas do you like? Do you like maybe adding some smaller rides here in the food court? Is that interesting? Do you like it looking like a beautiful garden or something interesting like this? All right, let's connect it somehow and see what everybody thinks. Bam. Okay, I'm so tired. Alright guys, I hope you guys liked the video. I had so much fun trying to create different ideas and just trying to be creative with what I was creating for these food courts and trying not to keep them super basic and simple like where we first started over here. And if anybody has seen or has better ideas for a lifted type of food court, I would love to see slash hear them. In my mind, I was visualizing, well, specifically at Disneyland, they have this like bear restaurant and it's lifted. And underneath it, they have restrooms and seating areas. And then on top is where the restaurant is. So that's kind of what I was thinking of when I was creating this. I didn't really execute it right. And there wasn't as many customizable options for this type of structure. So it just didn't really come out the way that I thought. But if you guys know of any way to make this look better, let me know. For this one right here, it looks very gardeny and cute. I do think it's a bit clustered, like there's just too much. Maybe if it was either spread out more or if we took out two of the items, I think it would look a little better. This one, however, is awesome. Like, I will probably try to recreate something similar in my Dynamic Dunes episode that should be coming out hopefully next week if I get around to it. We'll see. It's been really crazy with the kids at home, and I'm trying not to put too much pressure on myself because then I feel bad when it doesn't happen. But I'm sure my 20 subscribers understand and aren't going to be upset with me if I have to put off a week. I really love this one. It really reminds me of a Christmas tree, and I can just see it fitting so perfectly in like a Christmas wonderland or a winter wonderland park, you know? I think it's so beautiful. Let me know which one was your guys' favorite. Like the video if you guys enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I also play Sims 4. And after I finally get the third episode of Dynamic Dunes out, I'm going to revisit Neopets because I saw that they have some more updates and they've even come out with new merchandise. So I'm really excited to go back and check out Neopets again. But of course, I'm going to get around to finish Dynamic Dunes first so that we can at least close that chapter, and then we'll revisit Neopets and then eventually come back to playing RollerCoaster Tycoon. I love playing these older games for Throwback Thursdays. I'm a sucker for anything nostalgic, so I am 100% here for it. But that's it for me today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!